Guys, check this out. On my last video with YESWELDER, I'll show you guys the DP200 and I review it after a year of use. It was definitely one of my favorite welder, but I think we're gonna get it beat today. What we got here is the MP200-Pro. This is a multi-process welder, and let me show you all the things that you can do with this thing. With this welder, you can do MIG welding, flux core, TIG welding, and yes, you can also put a pedal on it. That comes separately, but you can also do that. So you can do lift TIG, or you can do it with the pedal. You can do stick welding. Also, you can do a spool aluminum with a spool gun. There is so much you can do. Plasma cutting with it. It also has a cleaning torch for your TIG welding. And it does come with your TIG as well, your TIG torch, which most welders don't even come with your TIG torch. Surprisingly, this one comes with pretty much everything you need to start welding. So that's pretty cool. We're gonna be checking it out today in the channel and see what this thing can do. But so far, I'm very excited. So one of the coolest things that I like about this YESWELDER is the 7-inch LCD or LED. I don't even know what it is, but the screen itself is so clear and the user interface is very simple. You can see the first screen where you can pick from flux core, plasma cutting, TIG welding, stick welding, your settings, MIG-MAG welding, and then from there, let's just say that you want to start MIG-MAG welding. You click on it and then you get all your other settings. Like you can go from your synergic mode, where the machine adjusts your wire speed and voltage based on whatever you're welding, your thickness of the material and your wire thickness and all that good stuff. So you just pick whatever you want from there. And the thing I love about this welder is I'm not a professional welder by any means. I am just a hobbyist, and I just like welding. So sometimes I don't really know how to connect all this stuff, especially if you're gonna be changing from a cutting torch to a electrode holder for stick welding or anything else, and you're confused. You can go back into the help and it will show you a diagram or how to connect pretty much everything. All the information that you really need, the machine will provide it for you. Another of my favorite features from this machine itself, the DP200 also had it, is that you can go into your saving and it has 20 slots of memory where you can save your current project. If you just finally fine-tune the machine to weld whatever project you have and you don't want to be writing it down or remembering, you can just go and set it up. So right now I got 2 on here, and you can just click on it and load it, and that's it. The machine loads all the settings just like you used to have it. So that's enough talking. Let's just get the cutting torch and cut some metal, see how it does, and then we're just gonna do some maybe some MIG welding and stick welding. The one thing that I cannot do, and I apologize, I'm probably gonna have to make another video for this, is TIG welding, because one, I don't really have a argon bottle, 100% argon, so even if I want to try it, I cannot do it. I don't have the equipment right now for today. I will get it, and I'm gonna make a different video for that because I've been wanting to TIG weld for so long. So now I finally got a welder that they provide me with the TIG torch, and all I gotta do now is just find me a argon tank. So let's start welding. Alright guys, so this is gonna be the first cut. This is gonna be a 1/4-inch flat bar. We got the plasma cutter set up already in the machine. Just gonna start it and see how it cuts. Check this out guys, this is still cold to the touch, super clean cut. This is a 1/4-inch flat bar, very minimal slag in the bottom. I'm trying to see if I can get it, but it's hard to capture it. Very minimal slag, super clean cut. Now the instruction manual say to max out at 1/2 inch. I don't have 1/2 inch here. What I have is this toe hitch, and this is about very close to 3 3/4. Let's just say 5/8. Definitely setting up yourself for failure when you go above what the specifications are, but I just want to see if he cut it, so let's get it. So this is above the specification for sure. It's still a pretty good clean, and I'm gonna show you with the tape measure. You got a little bit of slack in the bottom. I'm gonna see if I can go ahead and clean that up right now. Okay. So look at that. Now I'm gonna show you with the tape measure what this thing measures, but I'm pretty sure it's 5/8. It's a bit more than 1/2 inch what they advertise to be the max cut on this thing, but he can do it. Alright guys, so this is the first pass. This is just a push, and it's actually looking pretty good. This is at 20 volts and wire speed is at 305 IPM. I'm gonna do the other side again, pushing it just to see. I actually like how it sounds. It sounds pretty good. Very stable arc. Let's do another pass and see what it looks like. Alright guys, so I am very happy with this second pass. This is a push pass again, but man, it looks so much cleaner now. What I want to do now is I want to put another plate, and instead of pushing, now we're gonna pull and see how the bead looks. So here is the first pulling pass on this side, and it's actually not bad. I don't mind that. I'm gonna do the other side, and I'm gonna try to keep a steady pace so you don't see those ripples, and see what happens. Okay, so I like it, and I kind of messed it up too. You can see that there is no ripples on the weld, and the first half was pretty nice, but then I kind of changed the angle and I messed it up in the second half, and I don't know if you can see in there, but it's not bad. You know, it'll show you that if you just keep that steady pace, you don't get those ripples. I want to do now a pull pass, and I want to see if I can stack some dimes, so let's get it. Now that right there is money. I mean, I'm not claiming I'm the best welder out there. I know I'm not. There's way better welders out there than me. I have learned this by myself. I never went to school, and I just enjoy welding. And that's one of my best welds right there. But anyway, I want to do another pass, but this is just gonna be a push, no stacking or nothing, just a straight line, just to see if I can get a consistent weld, and just without the ripples. Again, just so I can show you. I did it before with the pull, but I want to do it again with the push. But that right there, woo! What you think? And that, my friend, is another solid weld. This thing definitely can weld for sure. Like I say, I'm not the best welder, but that right there is money, at least to me, in my eyes. What do you think? If you're a professional welder, or if you're just a good welder, or maybe just more experienced than I am, tell me what you think about this weld and how can I do it better, because to me, that's pretty good, but in the eyes of a professional, it might not be as good as I think it is, but I want to know, I want to learn, I want to get better. I think I'm done testing the MIG setup as far as I think, but let's just do a few spot welds and see how identical they look. I think I'm just gonna start with like half a second and then compare to 1 second and go from there. But man, this thing is lovely. The last thing that I want to try is the stick welding, so we're gonna do just one beat with a stick welding. I think I got a 60-13 rod here, 1/8. Yeah, 60-13, 1/8. That's what I have. That's what I'm gonna use for this test and see how it performs. Alright guys, so that's really all I have for you today. I am gonna make a second part, like I say, for TIG welding. I don't have the knowledge or the equipment to do it. I don't have a argon tank with me, and I'll be honest with you, I've never TIG weld before, so we're gonna learn together. I'm gonna be putting videos out there, and it might look disastrous. It's gonna look ugly. I never TIG weld before, so I'm gonna learn, and I'll show you the process. It is what it is. I always wanted to learn, and this machine come with the TIG torch, so that's a plus. But man, YESWELDER, did definitely really good with this MP200 Pro. A great welder. He also have all the good qualities that I like from the DP200. It's in there, all the diagrams. The user interface, super simple to use. Man, I don't know what to tell you. I really love this machine. So that's all I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you around.